Example 5 here. You want to refer to page 226 for the story problem. They give us this equation. It talks about a campus being infected with a disease. And it says how many students will be infected after 5 days. So that means T equals 5. So I'm going to put into my equation 5 for T. So I'll have 5,000 divided by 1 plus 4,999 e to the negative 0.8 times 5. In my calculator, I might be able to get all that in at one time. 5,000 divided by, then parenthesis for the bottom, 1 plus 4,999 second e to the negative 0.8 times 5, close two parentheses, because I have one set of parentheses open to start it, so the second one closes it. I have one set of parentheses for the e, so that parenthesis closes it. Hit enter, and it tells me approximately 54. So we're thinking about 54 students will be infected with whatever this virus is after 5 days. Part B is a little trickier. It says that if 40% of the students are infected, they will cancel class. There's 5,000 students altogether, so 40% of 5,000 is 2,000. Take 0.4 times 5,000. So to cancel class has to be 2,000 people infected, so the question wants to know how many days will it take for there to be 2,000 people infected. So I'm going to put 2,000 in for y this time. And so 5,000 over 1 plus 4,999 e to the negative 0.8 t. And we've got to be able to solve this thing for t. Okay. Well, the first step I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to cross multiply, meaning I'm going to multiply the bottom times 2,000. So 2,000 times 1 is just 2,000. And then plus, well, I'm going to take that back. I'm really going to do something else. These two, instead of cross multiply, I'm going to have them switch places to make 1 plus 4,999 e to the negative 0.8 t equals 5,000 divided by 2,000. I can do that because if I were to cross multiply, I still get the same thing. These two times each other, these two times each other. But it allows me to reduce this to 2.5. So 1 plus 4.99 e, not 4,999 to negative 0.8 t equals 2.5. Okay. Now I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. Give me 4,999 e to negative 0.8 t equals 1.5. I've got that. Move it up a little bit to help give us more space. I'm going to now divide by 4,999 to get e to the negative 0.8 t equal to, I'm going to go ahead and do this on my calculator. 1.5 divided by 49.99, enter, and it gives me that number. Well, what is that number? Well, it's essentially 3 times 10 to the negative 4th. Make a little note up there. And so that'd be 0.0003. Okay. Since I have an exponent equation, I'll need to change that to a logarithm equation. So I'm going to come out here to the side now and say it's the natural log with base e of 0.0003 equals negative 0.8 t, and divide by both sides by negative 0.8. And so in my calculator, I'm going to take the natural log of 0.0003, close the parenthesis, divide by negative 0.8, hit enter, and I get t equals 10.13 days. So what that means is after about 10 days, class will be canceled.